cartilage is floating around in there and it's stuck in my joint.
Oh, well, yeah, Jason, you got to go and get that shit cleaned out.
I can find it and then like push it out of the joint. And it goes back to being fine. I can't do it right now. It's like stuck somewhere. I don't know if it's in the back or in the front, but it isn't leaving.
We'll go get an MRI and figure it. I don't know.
Anyway, it's not going to be me. What up? Who else? It's got to be a position that's not that physical, right?
Dude, it's football.
Aaron Donald.
I mean,
bring him back. Bring AD back.
He could do it. No doubt. No doubt about it.
Go on a Super Bowl run, AD.
No doubt about it.
Who else could go do it? I feel like Fletcher Cox could